You know, from the first days here, we went in shoulder pads yesterday for the first time, so we got a better look at what we're doing. I think the one thing that you notice is our kids did a lot of studying over the summer. They came back and definitely a lot less MAs, a lot less fumbled snaps, a lot less miscues than what we had in the spring. So I think they did a good job of working hard all summer on learning what to do and doing their own study, because, you know, we can't be involved in any of that. So it really makes you proud of that part. We're still installing, we're throwing things in them left and right, and there's still mistakes, but the mistakes are minimal. So that part of it's been really good. You know, we've been physical. We can tell that we did some things in the weight room this summer. I think Hans Straub, our strength and conditioning staff, did a great job. You can tell changes in some bodies. You can tell they're in condition. So that part of it's been good. So, you know, we're just now day 2 of pads, first full day of pads, so we'll kind of see what we got here today and tomorrow when we go over there.
See from quarterbacks so far in the competition going on?
Well, I think they're all competing. You know, obviously Bobby, Matt, and Tommy have a little leg up on the knowledge of the system, but Steven and Mike have both come in, and after day 1 and day 2, they started picking things up, even though we kept throwing a lot at them. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to, you know, we have an extensive offense, so we're going to throw a lot at them, and they're doing a good job with it. They're competing. They're getting after it. You know, as far as you know, doing things right, running the huddle. You know. Saying the play, you know, our plays are, you know, got some length to them, and they're saying them with some confidence, which gives confidence to the rest of the team when you're in the huddle, and you know the quarterback knows what he's doing, then the rest of you are going to do something. So, you know, as far as that goes, they're doing well. Less balls on the ground, less balls being picked. So I think right now they're doing some really good things.
Walt, you got 2 freshman running backs that have a chance to help you out. Tell me what you've seen from them and how they've looked this first week.
Well, I think their heads are swimming, but when they get the ball and it's just a running play, I think that part of it, you can see where they got the talent that they're going to need to be competitive and help us win football games. Both of them have good size. Probably one's got a little more speed than the other one, but you know, but it's not that big of a difference. You know, they're both learning the protection scheme of it, which is with any freshman running back that you're going to go through. Is who's the Mike, who's the Sam, and you know, and then when they change them out with nickels and dimes and all that, they got you know, it ain't like it was in high school and you go get that guy. You know, it's a little different. So that part of it they're getting down, but you know, when it goes live and full bullets are flowing. You know, they still explode every now and then, but they've got talent. They're both eager. I tell you what, in the meetings they're taking notes. Coach Lockett's doing a great job of getting them in position and being right there with them in practice and making sure when something goes wrong that they're right there getting it done.
Could you talk about the leadership of Austin Ryder, things in your mind and the team in general, how comforting is that coach's experience?
Well, you know, I think Austin he's a really good football player, and the thing about Austin is, you know, he's learning too, because our system's a little different than what the system that he's been used to, and so he's got to be more of a quarterback out there, and so his effort, his physicality, all that are traits of leadership that he shows, and once he gets really, really comfortable with what we're doing, which he is, then he'll be able to lead the whole offensive line. But you know, there's nobody that's going to outwork Austin. There's nobody that's going to out hustle him, out hit him. I mean, he gets after it, and definitely a pleasure to have.